Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Might sound a tiny bit lower. Sound effect a tiny bit lower than the rest. So I can hear the music and the dialogue properly. Okay. Oh, there's a cooperative mode. Okay. But for now I'm alone. Let me just do my little announcement. I'm starting this. Uh, Why is it? Sorry, just there are a few Discord we can self-promote. And we are good to go. New game. We as developers are always trying to improve our work. To do this, we need information we can get from you, what's in statistics, blah, blah. Views into analytics, can opt. Yeah, sure, I don't mind. Main story, I have difficulty. Custom story, normal, daring, hard, unfair. A dodge modifier. What's the difference between this? Does the enemy dodge less? Not recommended for player unfamiliar with the Warhammer trader system. Okay. That's for a second playthrough. Like they thought about it for the second playthrough. Max duration for hard control and party, number of rounds. Oh boy. Sleep test modifier, minimum damage dealt to enemy, the reduction of amount deflection. 0. Go straight to 0. Party momentum gain modifier. NPC characteristic modifier. Oh boy, there are so many things. Sure. It has difficulty in dialogues. Yeah. In every case, it shows. Okay. Anyway. Take up the mantle of a rock trader. I guess that's either, maybe they will add some DLC and you have other stories. That's why they have the. It looks like it's something like you choose. Anyway, take up the mantle of a rock trader, the scion of an ancient dynasty of daring privateers that reign over that trade protectorate and explore the fringes of the known galaxy. Darkness looms over the bloodline of Fun Phalanxius as it faces multiple threats. Forgot to move my microphone. You should hear me better now. From within its own rank and without countless enemies, seek to destroy the most daring and brave agents of humanity. It's up to you to hold the reins of this shattered protectorate and forge a new path for the Fun Valensis dynasty, currently finding itself in a vortex of wars, intrigues, calamities, and heresy. The stakes are high and rise even higher as it crosses paths with terrifyingly powerful and ambitious adversaries in the darkness of the Coronus expanse. Sure. So this guy looks like a space marine, like the wolves. I think Space Wolves, the name of the chapter. This girl looks like a sister of battle and inquisitor. I'm not sure. Maybe more an Inquisitor than the Soul Battle. She doesn't have like the big armor stuff. No idea for this one. Psyker. Okay. Continue. Okay, that's why you choose the difficulty. I keep normal, I think. Design for players unfamiliar with the game. And those who play tactical infrequently, the stats modifier of enemies game environment are slightly reduced. Daring demand player possesses solid grasp of the base game system, extensive experience in analogous tactical games, CRPGs. That modifier enemy the game environment is balanced. Like, it feels like this one is the one intended for the game. So many explications on the right, like, what? I'd go normal, I think. So, these are your basic... Wait. Regenerated character. Oh, you create a completely new character. Commissar, Crime Lord, Astra Italian Commander. Create your very own rogue trader from scratch. Possibilities are endless when it comes to customizing your character and choosing their homeworld, gender, and background. You can also choose from a wide variety of skills. Your combat skills, social skill, technical skills, abilities, and skills. Determine how your character interacts with the world and what kind of challenges you can overcome. Finally, you can choose a character's archetype. Each archetype path offers its own unique set of opportunities and challenges. So choose wisely. With all this customization options at your fingertip, you can create a rogue trader that is truly one of a kind and embark on an adventure unlike any other. Okay, let's go. Boy. Ooh, she looks like a fanatic. Okay. Yeah, this stone is fine. Okay. For now, hair. Right. Beard. For now, we put no beard, no hair. We'll check the face first. Okay. If I change portrait, no, it doesn't change that. Okay. I'll take the portrait after. For now, we'll see what our guy will look like here. That looks good. I like this one. Oh boy. I think this is reasonable. Tattoo. Augmentation. Okay, so you can have oh boy. Some of them are more visible than others.
A new challenge for me.
We have purified the battlefield.
I'll make it happen. I don't need luck. I will delight my masters with your...
Applaud my brilliance.
I am but a vessel for the higher purpose. To arms!
Okay, portrait. None of the portraits really fit. Custom. Ah. Oh, you can just create your own picture, like put your own picture and that's it. Wait. Can you just... Okay. It bothers me that the portrait doesn't fit. Wait. Let's just put this. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, next. Homeworld. Death World. On this world, the plants, beasts, and sometimes even the environment itself take aggressive and destructive form, inimical to human life. While it's exceptionally difficult to colonize, many Death World possess valuable resources that require an outpost or other human presence upon the planet's surface to harvest. This harsh environment results in some of the hardiest and most resilient populations in the galaxy, those tested and found wanting to die young. So it gives strength, agility, toughness, but you lose intelligence and leadership. Okay. Your survival instinct. Once per combat, one of this will character again plus 20% of the maximum win and temporary ruin. Okay. Voidborn. Voidborn human bursts in the belly of a void vessel aboard an ancient orbital satellite. Those who have lived their lives on void ships become inured to some extent due to the reality-altering process of warp travel to living in low or zero gravity environment. In many cases, their features are drawn and their skin pallid. They may as well have minor deformities or strangeness to their speech, gait, or general appearance that set them apart from the others. Gives fortune. Can reroll any failed attack, dash panic skill check. Chance cannot be greater than the base success of chance of roll. Okay, so -5 strength, but gives willpower and intelligence. Oh yeah, that's a whole bunch of talents. So you have one feature and then you have all the talents. Ah. So I guess you choose one talent after that, I suppose. Hive World. Vision so dense. Hive World vital, the welfare Imperium. Beating heart of its economy in War Machine. Can produce munition for them. Okay. Strength in numbers. Again, fellowship 1 plus spell bonus divided by 2 resolve. Is that 3 or more? Okay, what's resolve? It's efficient in how long character can fight this battle. It determines the amount of momentum gained at the beginning of each turn, attacking enemies. Okay. Okay, how do I... Oh, okay. Camaraderie, outnumber, helping hand, weapon personalization, fresh start. Forge worlds in the domain of Adeptus Mechanicus. Entire planets ceded to the demand of vast macro industries. Each is a manufacturing super complex, etc. over the millennia. Yeah. I see what kind of world it can be. Forged for a purpose. Forge world character, choose one augmentation system from the following list. Okay. Following features will be available after origin advancement. Pinnacle of weaponry. Persistence of the forge. Okay. Imperial world. So you have no bonus and no handicap in stats. As a million planet unified in the belief of immortal god emperor. At his finest. You can select any characteristic except weapon skill, ability skill, and add a +10 bonus. Plus, and Fortress World. Perception. I think I'll go with I'll go with the Hive World, I think. I go with the Fellowship. Okay. Origin. Crime Lord, Mission Priest, Navy Officer, Noble, Sanctioned Psyker. So in my stats, I lost willpower. It doesn't matter. Fellowship Navy Officer. That's the midst of the Imperium to stars, within utility, commerce, and demolition. Tenants, do not falter. I would have brace for impact. For one run, the Navy Officer and their allies in a 3-cell radius gain +2 deflection for each archetype taken by the Navy Officer. Can also be forcefully moved. Okay. It's hard to realize. I don't know all the details yet. Persuasion and coercion. I don't want to go noble though. You serve me. It looks not too bad, you serve me. Used to deactivate traps, so the use of explosive to blast container, open and break through, closed door, back passage. You know what, I'll go with that, most probably. Triumph. You lure the pirate squadron into your gravitational tier star by destroying the whole fleet. Tech use. Okay, your ship becomes the first to take now reclaim warp route to close of humanity's lost world. Awareness. This was glory. My guy is he's going for commerce in general. Persuasion. Darkest hour. Okay, I guess I lose intelligence. Archetype. So they all become exemplar. So we have warriors, officers. Use their willpower and fellowship to improve the combat capabilities. Intelligence for finding exploit weakness. Soldier, master of ranged weapon. I guess officer, my guy is from the Navy, makes sense. And if you become probably like tactician or something. Yeah, we'll go with officer, I suppose. Skills. Okay, I choose. Why I put my points, okay. Sorry. Oh, the law, Medicaid, tech use. Corrose. Resist negative effect. Okay. Weapon or ballistic? So ballistic would be ranged weapons. While the weapon skill would be melee. And 5 toughness, 2 toughness as well. Okay, void ship. We don't have the choice for that type of ship, at least for now. Okay, what will be the name? Lupo Arc, that would be a good name, because why not? The third class is a void ship design proven in southern battles, combining decent firepower, high speed, spectral survivability. Okay. Next. So this is the result. officer. This stats, so my logic is like rock bottom. My guy is very good at commerce, demolition, coercion, persuasion, but not at logic. And he's not bad at with a ranged weapon. So we have Brace for Impact and Voice of Command. The officer forces an ally to fully protect herself, increasing the characteristic by 10 plus Officer Fellowship bonus for 1 round. Additionally, all of the officer abilities can be applied to target the Voice of Command from any distance. Character who becomes the target of Voice of Command cannot be targeted by this ability again for the next 2 rounds. Wait, yeah, the name. Completely forgot the name. Let's go.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor sublimity.
In dialogue, you can learn about the current event, influence character, okay, that's a story dependent. Okay, sector apply. Only sector space can be tiring at times.
I believe there are those among us who share that sentiment. But such is our duty, is it not? To overcome base weaknesses and desires, so as to excel in our service to the God Emperor, the master of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias, at your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Can related words to learn more about them. Oh, okay. Subject of Imperium. The unique hereditary title, Rogue Trader is tasked with exploiting the still uncharted region of the galaxy for the benefit of mankind. Ah. Okay. My name is Keegan Luke.
My regards, Master. Or should I say, von Valencias, scion of a blessed rogue trader house in the service of the Imperium. Perhaps this kinship came as a shock to you. Understandably so, given that all evidence of the connection was lost in the generations separating you and Lord Captain Theodora. It required no small effort on the part of her ladyship's servants to discover and verify this blood tie, which has now made you one of the heirs of this dynasty.
Lord Captain, a strange title for Lady Theodora. You have a curious title, Master of Whispers. What are your responsibilities?
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencius. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
Lord Captain, a strange title for the Lady Theodora.
Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis at the time when the first rogue traders entered the Gold Emperor's service, and therefore, it is sacrosanct.
Tell me about the one on whose ship I have found myself.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back, especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that her ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
Why am I aboard this vessel? Why haven't rings brought
So
you?
that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor. I see that you are shocked. Yes, you understood correctly. Lady Theodora's authority indeed supersedes that of those whom you obeyed before. The Lord Captain's power is so great that she is capable of performing unthinkable feats, such as changing the fate of a servant of the Imperium. Your fate.
Okay. This time the one of the rope traders has, so there is another candidate.
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let us address
But
it.
of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Did I personally meet? Photo camera, okay. But the movement, symbol appeared. Okay. So we have the quest, the rumors, and the contracts. Okay.
Let us not dawdle.
Subject in the game can interact with in special ways, are marked with specific icons. Some icons allow you to study object. As a response to the character to the neighboring location or launch a small event. The icon becomes visible when your character is standing close enough to the interactive object. Click left mouse button on the icon, perfect abstraction. Okay. You can hold tab to see, okay.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Massive conference table. Okay, you can. That's to examine. Yeah.
one of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk! Challenges make the spoils that much sweeter.
You've been ambushed, the battle begins. Survive in darkness, you'll have to face enemies of all kinds. You see the okay. I heard how they really kept the PNG or the pixel thing. Oh boy, I thought it would be just the background picture. It was. That's stupid. I wonder if you can change that at one point in the game. Oh well. Battle begins. Start the battle. Crazy. It goes from the bottom to the top in order. All about the game are turn-based, set on a grid. Select the grid. Highlight, double click to move the character here. Movement point. Determine how far the character can move on their turn. One movement corresponds to 1 cell in battlefield. Move diagonally is more costly. Every second diagonal cell use 2 MP. Every second diagonal. Okay. The beginning of each turn, movement power is stored to maximum value. Once the character starts moving, the action can no longer be cancelled. So this is still 1, but this is 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I see. And I have a gun. Okay. What's the range of the gun? Can you see? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I go here, then pistol shot on him.
Who if not me?
To make attack and use ability in combat character must spend action point. So it spins the panel at the bottom of the screen. Every attack or ability has a certain AP cost associated with it. The number of squares next to the icon of the action ability. The AP cost. At the start of each character turn, the ability is restored to the max value. To attack, single shot, okay, the damage, deal dependent parameters. The weapons are using, the effectiveness of the shot depends on the distance. The effectiveness depends on the distance, okay. When you can eliminate every single shot, you see 2 are right into the weapon effective and maximum range. Okay.
I refuse.
Okay, so that was in the effective range. Okay, what is this? Reload. Okay, I don't really need to reload.
I'll see to it personally.
Yeah, I cannot select this guy because I don't control them. Voice of command I can. So what would it do? Increase all characteristic by 15.
On it.
When you are ready to end the turn, okay. I cannot move anymore, right? Yeah, once I start doing actions, I cannot move anymore. So you move once, wherever you want, and then you start acting, and that's it. Okay, and turn. I boosted his stats. I guess it wasn't very useful. So if I start shooting, yeah, my movement like -6, you cannot move anymore if you start shooting. I see. If I go here and show that, yeah, I'm a bit too far. Yeah, and you shoot.
It's as good as done.
It puts the stat of our dear friend here. I cannot. Okay.
I'll make it happen.
What does he have? Joint analysis and this operative next turn. The allies attacks also remove exploits. His ability hits a target with an exploit stack. The attack deals more damage. Okay. Okay. I did what I could. Go. Have increased stats. Dealing 1 damage at a time with our like small gun that are completely useless.
Who if not me?
Ah, I miss. That's nice.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
I just missed. To increase hit chance with less than weapon plus an advantage points. Ability and talent that improve your weapon skill capacity with help, etc. Okay. Yeah, I'm decent in ballistics, but it's not that much. Dodge. Dodge. Okay. Okay. He dodged 3 times in a row.
Get to the heretics!
Cat has a melee weapon. Block adjacent enemies, ability to perform attacks. Pistol shotgun. Okay. Yeah, my guy, when I do that, they do that and try to move. Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay, so can I have advantage points? No, I don't think I can. There's a line behind, so if I miss him, it might hit someone behind, I suppose. Yeah, I really cannot boost him. Oh well.
Die!
He deals a lot of damage compared to me. I can scarcely believe
What
it.
suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Let's enter the premises station.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Okay. Can put the map, and yourself.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay, I can just move the camera actually, okay. Okay, I can complete control from here, okay. Okay.
I always have a backup plan.
A road shape of that sentence passage. Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
Damn, that guy runs fast. They approach something the servitor's body begin to hum. In response to a presence after a couple second. Okay, I don't have time to read. Tech priests and the technoman. Praise be to the machine god.
I always keep my options open.
Okay, there's something. Options. Graphics. Exclusive full screen. Yes. Okay, it doesn't change anything. Okay, because when I put my my cursor to the right, it goes on my other screen. It's a bit annoying. Oh well, I will move the camera against my keyboard now instead. So where am I supposed to go? Map doesn't show that. Does it?
That is simply irrational, lady.
It
Theodora.
was here.
Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
There's a man dressed in peculiar garb, his voice tight with tension, his face half of which is covered with thin skin. Twisting grimace of displeasure and disbelief. Okay.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Listen in silence.
While you are considering your answer, Edelthrad, I wish to speak with someone else. Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling. Approach.
What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversations in such a fashion?
What? What do you mean interrupt? I chose to not say anything and wait.
I give that permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it was worth it. This is the second candidate for the title of my successor. Step forward.
Okay.
Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
The spirit could well be the native's name for dangerous aliens. I would first verify that is indeed the case, if the population of Ion 6 engages in xeno-worship. Lord Warp, there are ways to confirm whether what is happening on Ion 6 is witchcraft or not. It might cost several psyche to do so, but it will give us the answer. Seismic activity, you say. I wish we could look at some augur reading. Theoretically, a couple of well-placed orbital strike would drown Ion 6 and all its terror in an ocean of magma. No, that would not be very profitable. This report of spirits nearly sound like evidence of heresy, however, would put my interest first. No matter what means I would have to use, the riches of Ion 6 would be mine. And 6 must be purged for the good of Imperium, to extend to heretical belief, blah blah blah. Okay. Let a skill reflect the knowledge and capabilities. Some dialogues automatically initiate passive skill tests. Okay, how does that work? Success of a test is determined by rolling a 100-sided die. Each skill test has a difficulty of up to 100, including negative values. To succeed, you must roll a value less than the sum of both the stated difficulty and the value of the skill used for the test. For example, attempting a test with difficulty of -10. A character tech use skill score is 40. 40 minus 10 equals 30. Therefore, to succeed on the tech use skill test, you must roll a 30 or less. Any result above 30 will mean failure. Note that difficulty increases from greater to lower value. The greater difficulty value, the easier it is to pass the test. It's easier to succeed if difficulty 40 test. Okay. If such a test succeeds, new information will be revealed in hidden dialogue. If a character traveling with allies, the party member with the highest score in the applicable skill is selected for each given passive skill test. Oh, that's good. Okay. I would say there was to confirm whether that's happening on. Yeah, it was cost several cycles, but yeah.
But presumptuous. It took me a great deal to find one psyker who could serve me well for many years. Yet you speak of several.
Oh.
Sanctioned psychers are rare and valuable instruments of the Golden Throne. Or do you suggest that we use heretics, who are an offense to the God Emperor's light? It would be rather careless of you to utter such profanity in the presence of his faithful servants.
Okay. Gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was still more than you could do at the trial. Both around the God Emperor and Lady Theodora, that it's become any one of our citizens engaged in petty feuds. I find your tone most disagreeable. You kindly alter the manner in which you address me, or else I will give you to regret the consequences. I like the first one. I gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was still more than you could do.
Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you?
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officers' deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here?
Was it not you who sent for me?
You have seeded the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness. Admittedly, this tendency is equally strong in all who toil in the Emperor's service. Immutable hierarchy, absolute obedience, lick-spittlery, compulsion to please. I value none of these things. From the moment my envoys came for you, the terms of your existence changed. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon. Resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with Fon Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
And will you take on this sacred
Oh,
purpose?
yes. You would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake.
The Master of Whispers rated to you.
His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name Fon Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voitvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least.
Thank you for clarifying. May I ask any question now?
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
Incident took place on the officer's deck. Some servitor went berserk attacked the crew.
Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folk speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
What are my current responsibilities?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Ethelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide.
Okay. Where's the ship headed
The
then?
Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House Fon Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Rykad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time.
Okay. I have no more question.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
To arms! Come to chaos!
All combatants act each turn, so that determine an initiative roll. The left turn display the left from bottom to top, character to the very bottom goes first, etc. Okay. I saw that in the previous fight. Kill them.
One fewer target. Follow my
Okay,
lead.
what is this?
For the glory of
Plus
the
50
Imperium.
ballistic skill.
Out
Ooh.
of my way! Death to non-believers!
He tried to shoot me. Use cover to avoid enemy attacks. Cover that the character can hide behind a mark with a shield or a shield with a skull. When standing close to them, the character will automatically take up an advantageous position. When the enemy attack will hit the cover, and the character behind them increases. The character will not receive a bonus attack from the side spot, yeah, etc. That's the same idea. So what's the difference between like just a normal shield or shield with a skull, though? It doesn't say. And I don't have enough range to... I guess I would still deal some damage, just less. Not like I would be the main damage
Don't
dealer
let
in
your
this
guard
fight.
down. Another enemy down.
Oh, I still kill him. Critical hit. The character just landed a critical hit that deals increased damage equal to character's critical damage stat. Character's critical damage is 150% of the normal damage by default. However, certain talents, effects, and abilities can increase it. Each weapon has its own critical damage stat, which is added to the character's total stat value during attack. Additional hit chance, 15%, 15% armor penetration, rate of fire, max ammo. Must not have feature, okay. So, wait. It doesn't really say the critical damage. I guess it doesn't have bonus critical damage, I suppose. Okay.
On it.
I cannot buff any of them. Can I buff myself? No. Oh well, end of turn.
bring ruin.
Death to the weak.
I am your doom.
My ears are ringing.
Chaos guides me.
Chaos,
Duty
okay.
go hand in hand.
They're heretics, okay.
I serve the ruinous powers.
I got hit.
Oh, the Imperium!
Careful, companion get hurt by your burst shot or area attack.
Reduce
To
to
avoid friendly
dust.
fire, keep an eye on the trajectory of the shot and the area affects your abilities.
Weapon at the ready.
Yeah, it makes sense. Oh boy. Oh boy, that was
I
something.
serve the ruinous powers.
That's mod.
Out of my way.
Can I see your weapon, buddy? Melta weapon proficiency. Melta gun. Melta scorching area attack. Okay, I guess that's what happened. Positive attack has received temporary positive effects when allies. Such effect enhances character capabilities in combat in some way to learn another effect. Yeah, I checked that. I found that already.
I'll see to it personally.
Did I just miss? I have 90 ballistic skill, I still missed. This is bad. Momentum. Special combat resource required to using abilities called Heroic Act and Anticipate Measures. The ability can only be used once per round for another party. Once a battle for each character. Okay. She has. I just thought she has 200 HP. How much do I have? I have 20. Wait.
Death to the heretics!
What was the 200 I saw at the bottom? Here it's within 20, but I'm pretty sure it was not 20 when I checked. When I saw at the bottom of my screen, I had to check when it's done again.
Done.
If it comes. Did I just miss again? Just hitting the cover instead?
Don't touch
Yeah,
me.
205. Oof. Well, that works.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
Okay.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
What are your orders?
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Rush not dawdle.
Mort is here. The guy just casually walked there in the open. To shoot the other.
Ah, thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Kunrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, hold yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
Mutiny. Who would attempt a mutiny here in the warp? Mutiny against the Emperor's anointed. Execute the traitors, every last one of them. Must provide immediate assistance to the steel in the middle of the decks. Perhaps then we might stop this wave from spreading. Using a severe case of Warhammer, situations there. I would say, yeah.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-Militant, with me. I must go to my study.
Wait.
And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
Locate Glass and the Sister of Battle. So there is a Sister of Battle on the ship. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-Militant with me. I got my study. It appears we might encounter heretics. Okay.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psyker powers.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
In whatever state you find him. I should do everything in my power.
Not everything in your power. You will do as I say. I'll have your heads if you fail. Is that clear? Then move out.
Okay, I should have said I hear and obey. Okay. She has quite a temper.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
I'm the more important person here. I can go in the front, shield me from the threat. I shall make do, lead the way.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is...
Okay. When it hits you in the abdomen and you are consumed by unbearable gut-wrenching pain. Oh, you little... Promise you a special destiny, Keegan Lupin. It's time to fulfill it. Oh, you little... That's a way to wake up someone.
Careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
What is the meaning of this?
You must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition, or I will spill it for you. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
What is it, inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
Why are you doing this?
Why? Because I am following an order. What is happening on this ship right now has been in the making for a very long time. All that remains is to obtain what my master sent me for. The warrant of trade.
I have no intention of helping
I
you.
am afraid that you have no choice in the matter. Try to resist, and I will demonstrate the power that the warp holds over mortals. Come to think of it, I might even take some pleasure in doing so.
To the void with you. The blade flashes into dim light and drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment you feel nauseous, your head is spinning, and then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular urge. Go to the gates. Go to the gates. Okay. Find the voice in your head. Get out, I'm not perfect. Voice in your head jiggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence. Decision consequences. You are wounded by the corrupted weapon, which led to warp entity to invade your mind. Oops. Whoops! Forcing at your feet, making you take a step forward. Gate looming the center of the chamber. Okay. So I lost control of my body. That's not nice. Sneakless in dialogues. Okay. One of the available dialogue options requires making a skill check, and like with passive tests, which are made automatically. In this case, you can decide whether or not to select the option. The consequence of which depend on the results selected. Okay, yeah, that's makes sense. In the gateway arc, you see a cogitator with a human likeness build the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. You see a servitor, an obedient automaton. Creative sentence head to you when its eyes socket lighting up. Even with the fact I have a very low skill value, it's like it's a basic. 30 is a basic. It's still 100% chance. Look for anything that could be used as a weapon. Look around in hope of finding at least something that could work as a weapon. Searching in vain, the chamber anteroom is completely empty. In the perfect working conditions, nary a broken panel, a protruding piece of rebar inside.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
Yeah, I don't have a choice in that. You carefully inspect the cogitator, which immediately catches your eyes. A strange alloy it was used as material for the machine components. Some returns familiar to you. Expect it might be some kind of archaeotech. Incredibly rare and powerful piece of technology from humanity's ancient past. Oh yeah, okay. Archaeotech relic. Okay. I get it. The servitor of the gate begins to move, with screeching and groaning of metal. It leans forward closer to you. It lowers jaw open with a drowned-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. A whisper. So in blue is decision consequence. That's because I got hit. I refuse and got hit by the cursed weapon. A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voice that filled your heart after Voidgear wounded you with its blade did not go away. And contrary to the source, called itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. Examine the sentinel. The later looks noticeably different from the one you are used to. Its skin covering is stitched together as copper thread. Okay, yeah. Oh well, let's get on with it. Sentinel jaw clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat. Immediately you hear humming as the servo motor starts up and pumps steel into motion. The windscreen of the cogitator flickers. Several long minutes pass. Sorry. Sentinel's jaw remains closed and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps you were to lean against the gate, could catch your breath, maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this ever happened.
High levels of caustic humors. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Do you need to understand where this quiet is coming from, cackling like static? The sentinel, the cogitator, is the pigment of your brain mind. Though it is, you can clearly hear every word. Okay. Yes, I do require assistance. Pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity caught within consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Oh boy.
Well, there is still another way.
Check the one chamber. I would.
Is there money to be made?
I would prefer to ask the servitor to close it now. But I guess for the plot, it's not authorized. Let be known that my will, by the true word of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the warrant of trade and bestow upon them and their dynasty. Oh, okay. To be a paradigm of humanity, unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely first into darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost. The triumph of most nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the road of thorns through pain and that's so fast. If I was not reading out loud, it would be fine, but
Escort the child of the house to safety.
Vox Skull. And you contact someone, probably it's Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup.
Establishing connection.
Bookmaster, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Okay. Upper deck.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
What, who are you? That's just
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Okay, I need a weapon.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Are you Warrant Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel, designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing
Okay,
by.
lead me away from
Middle
here.
and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
As the game series unfolds, you will see notifications at the top. The screen indicating the status of the current objective has been updated, and that the new information has been added to your journal. Can open the journal by pressing J or clicking left mouse button on the notification at the top of your screen. Okay, journal entries help you keep track of the current event and guide your character on the journey, etc.
I always have a backup plan.
So we did check the thing, now we just have to head out.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Seal. Oh. Yeah.
Master,
Whatever you're doing in the Warren Chamber, how did
whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Snitcher has... Conrad the traitor, when he reported away on the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge Theodora for something, and trying to reach a warrant as somehow was somehow part of his plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
He openly admitted that he is the mastermind behind the mutiny.
Saint's blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
They give me a same revolver I had, the armor, and a medikit. Okay. Treating injuries. While fighting, character can lose some of their wounds. The character has suffered an injury after being attacked by Conrad. This happens when a character receives damage that exceeds 50% of the maximum wounds within one round. Okay. The exact percentage of wound the character must lose for this to happen may vary depending on the difficulty of the game. Injury reduces the character's resolve. Resolve influence how efficiently, how long they can fight. Okay. When a character initially suffers an injury, it is considered a fresh injury during the first 3 rounds. Once the 3 rounds have passed, a fresh injury becomes an old injury. A fresh injury can be healed using a medikit without passing any skill test. All injuries can be healed with a medikit, but it requires the character administering the treatment to pass a Medicaid skill test, to succeed. Use medikits to restore wounds and heal injuries. Note that when a character loses all their wounds, they fall unconscious. When the combat is over, when the all body material is replenished automatically, any injury they may have sustained remain. Those can be healed with a medikit. Medikit can be used by character who has a field medic feature, base skill Medicare, or have taken Medicare skill advancement at least once. Whenever a character uses Medicare in battle, the skill test determines the number of wounds that they restore. We like to heal the character injury. Click left on his portrait. Yeah, okay. Look at the new items. Then the inventory. Okay. Look up new weapon and armor. Okay. Can switch between party member at the top. Okay, I see that. He has a weapon already, right? What was him? Okay. He has a chainsaw. Okay, I equipped everything on me. Yeah, I have an old injury. So he can equip the medkit. I cannot. I don't have the required skill for that. Okay. So now...
Your seneschal is always there
for
you.
Charge. Move in a straight line, okay. As simple strike and leave. Okay. Anyway, for now you will use medikit on
Let's patch
me.
you up. That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
Okay. How did you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
I think the one Sentinel may have sent that message. It appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
I had one of Theodora's Vox
Lady Theodora's.
Lady.
Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
Okay. For the Imperium and humanity, lead the way, Seneschal.
Come. The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
More heretics?
The Emperor is with us!
But begins the tactical phase during which character cannot attack or take other action but may try to take up advantageous positions. Select character on the portrait, tap the screen and click on the cell you want the character to move to. Red cells are inaccessible to character. During the tactical phase, each character in the party may move to maximum movement point but cannot position. Okay. So I just taken something. No, okay. Okay, so I can move my guys. Okay, there's no cover anywhere around. They're all just basic cutthroats. And I will. Well, I have yeah, I don't have any cover at all. I guess I'll go like near him. Yeah, there's no cover. Wherever I look, there's no cover. We are in the open right now. Okay, start the battle.
Death to non-believers!
Brace yourself,
Death
devil!
to the weak.
Abilities. Command depending on the archetype. Available abilities are located at the bottom right of the screen. On the abilities panel. Yeah, okay.
Who, if not me?
Okay, I have access to more stuff. Cleave, strike, pistol, burst. Oh, I see now. If I do this...
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Pretty nice!
I won't stand for it.
Okay, so I used the brace for impact already, apparently. Voice of command.
I'll
boost
see
his
to it
stats.
personally.
Enter.
Chaos guides me.
The warrior specializes in melee combat, during attack, charges in units, work without using a melee weapon. It's not considered an attack action. To close distance, yeah, okay. Using a melee weapon, okay, got to be adjacent to an enemy. Okay. But can I use a charge? Okay, I could. I feel like I'll just cleave these two.
I will do my one fewer target.
Ooh, that was cool. I can use my charge on top of that.
I took care of this one.
Oh, he has a brace for impact as well. Yeah, attack opportunity. Wait, for each archetype. Ah. So this guy has the same archetype as me.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Oh no, he's a warrior, so he's not the archetype. Hello Sky! Welcome to the stream! It's a pleasure to have you.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
Well, that's a fail.
I won't compromise my principles.
Oh, can I charge him? Can I move here and then charge? Yes,
Victory is imminent. It will be done. One fewer target.
Here we go. You can advance the level of character and companions, prevailing battle, exploring the current expanse, and completing quests under your experience points. Once you have accumulated enough experience, you can level up. Each level gain will include the ability stand and skin. Recommend gain level at the same time as your character, even if they are not included in the party during your journeys. You can always increase the levels later. Okay. So I'm an officer. I'll stay an officer for 15 more levels. It's fine. Click to view archetype details. Oh, so this is the level up thing, like what I gain in each level. Oh, you choose one, so I will have choices to make later. For now, I don't have any choice. Okay. This archetype. Okay. So it. What does it do? Wait. Choose a skill. So I choose a skill that gets a bonus, I suppose. So I could increase commerce even more, or persuasion. Persuasion. I'll try the commerce. Yeah, commerce. Okay. How do I validate then? Cancel. Okay. How do I wait? Apply. Okay. That's how you confirm. Okay. Reputation. I don't have any reputation with anyone for now. I guess it's later. Heretical, dogmatic, iconoclast. Puritan, radical. Okay, so that will be depending on my choices in the story, I guess. I can end up being like a complete zealot for the God Emperor. Or for, I guess that's for the chaos. And this is like pretty much a middle ground. Human life and freedom, fighting the power of the goodwill, capable of overcoming the horror and dangers of the universe without the need for artificial prohibition. Desire to seek a common ground or compromise rather than uncompromising destruction. Belief in the holiness and infallibility of the laws of the Imperium. Adherence to precept the God Emperor and the Holy Chosen One, carrying out his will to the ignorant and unruly masses. Unfettered hatred of the enemies of mankind, be they traitors, heretics, xenos, or servants of chaos. And this one is devotion to the corruption and taint of the warp, through total submission to the basest and darkest impulse of the soul, or constant worship of the ancient god of the Immaterium. I see. So you get some bonuses after that. I'll see depending on how the story goes. Okay, level up for him as well. So you... Athletics. Wait, what is... when you check the damage and everything, that's with the strength, suppose. And yeah, just a weapon, I suppose. Medicare, demolition, coercion. Toughness characteristic related to resist negative effect. Athletics. Ability tries difficult terrain. I think I'll make it even tougher. Okay. Okay.
I always keep my options open.
Here is the map of Void Ship. It consists of several parts between which you can travel. Some parts are not yet available, but over time your character will be able to access them. Okay. So Navigator Sanctum and Warren Chamber. So yeah, we go to Navigator Sanctum. That makes sense.
I know how to take risks.
The Navigator Sanctum is directly along the passageway. I pray to the God Emperor that we are not too late.
Okay, I can control both of them at the same time. I see. Looks like a psyker.
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Okay. You don't want to anger this one.
Master, watch your head. Idira, Would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
So her weird sentence was actually a warning that I had to move if I didn't want to die from whatever was falling from the ceiling. I agree with Abla. I would like a more concise phrasing next time.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
Oh boy.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valencius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the Immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper, its claws scraping against the walls of your mind, as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you. A diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are Von Valencius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
Okay.
That's Edelthrad. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Engine Seer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Massive navigator as well.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Idira has joined the party, which now consists of several characters. Select one character You left click on the portrait, select multiple, hold and drag a box around them, select the entire party, come and press backspace. Okay.
How may I serve the dynasty?
Okay, what do you have? You have a strike with the staff, I guess, yeah. Lightning arc, one enemy creature that sends up to 4 targets within a 3 cell radius, dealing Psycho Staff's power level times the psi rating, plus the Psycho willpower bonus damage to each. That sounds like a lot of damage. Forewarning, one friendly creature that increases the target's dodge and parry by 10% until the end of combat. Until the end of combat, that's pretty good. Psychic Shriek, one creature, deal from 7 to 16 damage to the target. One creature within a 12 cell radius. Okay. Analyze enemies. Separative target, one enemy with a 10 cell. Target gets +2 exploits. Okay. I see.
Let us not dawdle.
What is it? Yeah, it was this door. To go to the... It's a navigator sanctum. How you destroy this field without master waiting. What?
Is there money to be made?
Time to wreck them.
Your demise is already calculated.
Crush it!
Wait, where can I put my Psycho? I don't want my Psycho to be in the open. Yeah. And you will go there. Start the battle. Okay, 2 damage.
The feeble. Such is the will of chaos.
Psycho analyze enemies with expert effect. Okay, I see. Okay, what happened? I'm trying to understand. Veil degradation. When Psychos reach deeper into the warp, both abilities there's a chance of the Empyrean bleeding into our right in unleashing the use of psychic power in battle by both allies and foe tiers at the veil between the materium and the immaterium. While the veil hold in psychic power present little danger, and their use may trigger the psychic phenomena. More disconcerting than dangerous and threatening to a sort of people. Okay. Should the veil degradation reach 15, the chance of can cause psychic phenomena double, and peril of the warp may occur anytime. A major psychic power is used, chance of it to occur is equal to 10 plus psi rating plus veil degradation percentage. At this point, any major psychic power that does not cause perils of warp instead causes psychic phenomena. So as the fight goes on, the more psychic power we are using, the more chances something bad will happen. There's a warp of dangerous to anyone in the vicinity of the Psycho. Can push or character damage, summon demons. Yes, that's what I was thinking about. Fills the area with motive force. Okay. Unpredictable, very dangerous. I see. Okay, so there is a heretic Psycho. I would like to target him first, I think. Okay, for now I have Idira.
But of course. What an unfortunate turn of fate. Not this scryer's job.
Okay. Analyze the
Anything
enemy. I
else?
should have done that first, I think. And forewarning on you. And turn.
Out of my way!
Dodge.
Death to non-believers!
Okay, he missed. Okay. Yeah, you will move here.
I took care of this one.
Yep, you definitely did.
Indeed.
Yeah, we'll wait the next turn, I suppose. Hologram. You can use your hologram to increase the effectiveness of your intended action in combat before taking them. Yeah. The action will be displayed. The hologram to see. The enemy will be in line of sight. Okay. Okay. That's done. I cannot do another attack.
My gut tells me it's
Only
a
one
bad
attack per
idea.
turn. Okay.
On it.
Okay, so that's used. Yes, it is used. Okay, where the Psycho will play again. Okay, what did he put on me? Have a debuff. Misfortune. Future suffers a minus 20% penalty to dodge. Ooh. I did a shriek on him. Okay, so now we reach a point. Okay, degradation increased by 1 for each user of minor psychic power and 3 for users of major psychic power. It decreases by 1 every turn. So if you don't use any power-ups on the Psyker, then it will go down. But it also procs on the enemy's power. Let's check that. The creature in the chair appears if that become one with the throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs. Have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the two dark gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut. Two ordinary eyes as well as a third one that sits in the center of his forehead.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
What is wrong with him?
Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Your time is short.
He just barely able to lift his head and half open his normal eyes. A dark drop rolls from his closed lid on the third eye, then his face, leaving behind a black trail. Time is short. The voice is coming from a vox grill at the base of the bizarre chair. It's unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech. Time shot to do what?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Okay. Somebody start flashing. Vision build within the chair appear to be stronger than the wild impetus is maintained remains seated. In as far forward as he can. His layered remnant slowly turning crimson. Jill slits will open when to hide a scream mouth like pit. Okay.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
That scream is echoed by silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the side of the navigator, succumbing to the paroxysm of corruption.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
The victor continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling, but then his feet stop abruptly. His face is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his third eyelid has turned from a trickle into a stream mixed with blood coming out of his nose. Okay.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Okay, Negative is still alive, but barely so. As you say, we need to escape the war.
Can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
The spiders. Good luck. And thank you.
The Vigilor does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids. The box at the base of the chest belonging to static prosperity. Okay. Well, that's joyous. Okay, where do we go now? Wait.
Keep your wits about you.
No, we can loot now. Can discover valuable trophies among them. There's a right of the trophy collection window to inventory. An axe. Okay. Can you compare to what he has? Yes. 5-7, he has better. Why, that's me. I have better with him. I have even better with him. So yeah. To cargo.
I always have a backup plan.
The sharpshooter, now we are talking. Oh, it's just a scrap auto gun. Meh. Okay, and it's like I suppose it's not as good as the one I have on her. It's the same. Okay. Well, everything to cargo, and we will see. We'll probably be able to sell it at one point. Okay, now map. Okay, that doesn't help me. I guess we'll leave the area and we'll have the choice on the ship's map to, yeah, to go to officer's deck. That's how it works. Ah, sorry. Oof. Sorry, just checking something. Okay, no, everything is good. I was afraid of technical difficulties, but we're good.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
Yeah, repeat that now.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Oh, the sister of battle.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
She has a bolter. Argenta, she looks super cool. She's already my favorites. The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment it seems she's not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
The American Argenta lowers her weapon, scans your small party, intense gaze, and she sets sight on you. Kicken up and advises the Lord Captain's hair.
The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Arch enemy, she means the chaos, it makes sense. Okay.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
Not think to instance I'm not the traitor. I'm no traitor, sister. You can be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Lord Imperium succeeded. What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing about a rogue trader's ship? Orders serves the ecclesiarchy, does it not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Okay, what is happening on the officer's deck?
Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about seeing their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
Who are these people really?
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors.
Let's get into the main hall.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Okay, Rogue Trader, Argenta. I just need a picture. Yes. Okay, I made my love letter about Argenta. I have something for badass women in video games.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Good. What do we have here? Fuel tank. Okay, I guess this goes to the well-maintained sub-revolver. What's the difference? It has one more damage. Max damage. Max damage is like 1. Okay. Add to inventory. Equip. Can I equip it? Oh, I have to go to inventory after that. Okay. You receive a new, more efficient weapon to upgrade your equipment of inventory. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it upgrades it? Oh, wait, what? Wait, it went to a second slot. Okay, so I have 2 sets of weapon. So I can adapt to the situation, I see. I see. So Adana has a bolter, right? Unfading Velour bolt. Yeah, only that much damage? Oh, I'm disappointed now. Auto pistol? Okay. Info. Cousin Pattern Bolter that was going to see the Argenta on the day she took her vows to join the order of the martyred lady. Unfortunately, despite the illustrious name, the clean its metal was dulled after the years of travel and encountered horrors untold, and sacred prayers engraved on the barrel may have worn smooth in places. Every shot it fires under spark goes out in the halo of sanctity that surrounds this noble weapon. I see. So she doesn't have a melee weapon. Okay. I see.
Let us not dawdle. Always keep your eye on the prize.
That's a mess. Deck is stuck. There must be a way to open it. Heretics. Heretics everywhere.
The Emperor sets my path.
Wait. From here?
No mercy to those who oppose Von Valancius! Surrender to the Dark Powers!
It's a very good position. My character will go here. And our melee guy will be here. Start the battle. She starts. She starts here.
Was that feed gone?
Ooh, that feels good. Can you do that from here?
Will do.
Death to the weak!
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I took care of this one. At your
Now you
beck and
charge
call.
this one. Oh, he parried.
It will be done.
Types of cover. Full and partial cover gives you the opportunity to avoid an attack. Full cover indicated by a skull on the shield. Reduce damage to be hit by 60%. Partial reduces by 35%. Same chance to hit a character behind cover. May vary depending on the difficulty of the game you choose. Some cover can be destroyed by melee attack, area attack, and other abilities. Okay. Destructible cover has the ability bar above it. Single shot can penetrate through any cover. Okay. Yeah, I cannot reach the other one anyway, so I'll do a single shot.
I'll make it happen.
Your end was inevitable.
I'm still in the middle of my turn, but okay.
I'll
This is
see to
stat
it
of
personally.
Argenta.
It's as good as done.
Might as well do that.
Why isn't it?
Chaos guides me.
Miss Argenta is a warrior of the Delta Sororitas and a soldier. She expects bursts, ranged weapons, and weapons that deal damage in an area. Under Argenta's strengths are mobility in combat. Run and gun is a unique soldier ability using it grants a soldier extra movement points and reduces the cost of their next attack by -1 action point. Soldier will also suffer -10 penalty and store a ballistic skill for the next attack. Run and gun also allows the soldier to perform an additional attack with a ranged weapon, which is a handy tool if you make more than an attack. Okay, I will check the abilities. Plus 5 movement points. And doesn't convert the attack. If I use run and gun, I really need to use run and gun though. Oh boy, I have something much more interesting here.
Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Oh boy. Let's do that again.
I'll do it.
Okay, she missed everything. Oh well. We still gain momentum. Not sure it actually does much, but okay.
I serve the ruinous powers!
I bring ruin!
Out of my way!
Can you... Oh no, she's a bit too far for that. And if you go here, can you... No, it's still a bit too far. You know what? You will just use a shriek on this one.
Farewell. But of course.
Analyze this one. And now you wait. You will go here.
Follow my lead.
And start slashing.
You a tongue.
Charge on this
At your
one.
beck and call.
Okay. This warrior is just like going straight forward. There is no question asked. I love it.
I'll see to it personally.
Ah, miss. I can have both of them inside at the same time, but I don't feel like it would be actually useful.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Miss. Ah. What is this? Oh, reload. Hey, you might as well reload. I don't have much to do with your action point this turn. Parry.
Death to non-believers! Your blood will flow!
Cover me.
Freak. Here we go.
Anything else?
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I will do my duty.
Who, if not me?
Faith without deeds is worthless. God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! Eradicated!
Here we go. Just basic sword, okay.
Is there money to be made?
It won't open. The damned heretics have blocked the door, trembling at the thought of our approach.
A melter charge will help. There's probably one around here somewhere.
Yeah. Not open lock doors, clear rebel cousin, etc. The metal charge. Okay. Vegeta is silent.
Keep your wits about you.
Replica of the ship. Tech use, make a skill check.
An expected result.
Okay, that's about to make a tech use skill test. Dialogue during exploration, you're from a skill test, a success during a roll. Okay, so I checked that by myself earlier. So I have a skill check. I checked all that by myself earlier.
Options open.
Meta charge. Yep. Okay, wait. Okay. Do I have to equip it or is it just inventory? +3 to tech use. Okay, who has a decent tech use? I don't think my guy has. Let's be honest. Tech use 30, 30, 30. They all have 30. Okay, yeah, we're in a good shape for that. Well, it would be 33, I suppose. What is a +5? Illustrious Glory. Not sure which one is, which +5 it is, I mean. Okay, I should be fine with my guy.
will lead us to fortune. That's how it's done.
Okay. Oh, level up.
Always keep
Fire
your eye
one.
on the price.
Bring it down. The officer immediately grants an ally an extra turn with 2 AP and no MP. Okay. If this ally is under the effect of the voice of command and kills an enemy before the end of the officer's turn, the ally gains a 1-time additional 2 times officer spell bonus momentum. The ability can be used on the same ally more than once per round. Seems potentially strong. Warrior, you have Endure. Until the warrior's next turn, all incoming damage reduced. The warrior gains temporary wounds. Okay. The Sacker. What do you have for now? Nice enemy. Here you had awareness. Okay. And now you get Expose Weakness. The operative removes all exploits from target, decreasing the player, etc. until start an operative next turn. Its ability reduces target armor to 0. The operative removes only half the exploits from the target. Okay. It's 10 plus the number of exploits removed times perception bonus. And she has how much? Character's bonus +4. So let's just say that you put 2 exploit with this. Wait, how many? All enemies in the operative line on sight. The operative hit target. Stack. Okay. She has that, but she also has something to wait. What is it? She also has analyze enemies, which adds 2 exploits. So you can have 3 very easily. That can happen all the time to have 3. So it's 3 times 4. It would be 12. So it would be minus 22% dodge, parry, and armor. Can be good. On some enemies, I can feel it being like extremely good. Some that would be a bit annoying to get. And running gun. Demolition. Okay. She has 60. Boy. If I knew, I would not have improved it in the basic stats. Shit. If I knew when creating my character, I would not have picked up demolition bonus. Oh well, too late to change, it's fine. I'm not at a difficulty level where I need to optimize everything. And hello, Softwashing, why do you leave the office jobs? I left because I had a burnout and they were just like... It was it was bad for my mental health with how it was. I might go back to it one day, but for now I need some time doing something else to take care of myself. As simple as that. Revel in Slaughter. Immediately remove the winded effect. At the end of combat, soldier against the following bonuses. Plus 10. What you're gonna get back into? I don't know yet. It's something I will think about another time. Plus 10 ballistics. Wait, until the end of combat, the soldier against the following bonuses. Plus 10 ballistic skill. Plus 5 plus 2 times agility bonus. So it's 5, so it would be 15% bonus critical damage. Okay. Plus 5% critical hit chance. The ability becomes available after the soldier kills 3 enemies. The kill counter is not reset between rounds. Okay. So you need to kill 3 people with her, and then you activate Revel in Slaughter, and she becomes even better at shooting. That's the whole idea. Yeah, sure. Let's go. She looks so cool. Argenta is so cool. Okay. 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 Hello? The roar of the flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. Instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps. And then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valancius.
Are you lost, my heir?
Her expression is calm, terrifying so, sorry. For someone whose body is engulfed in an inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, the other is raised in an inviting gesture. Are you lost, my hair?
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Okay.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
Space going internal, but does not sound too confident. He's staring at the rogue trader, and you notice a muscle in his cheek twisting. This is impossible.
I doubt you are aware of the limits of what is possible. For your worldview is but an iota of what a rogue trader knows and sees. But I can tell that you would like me to share that knowledge with you. That power over reality.
Either it's not her, or she's been corrupted by the war.
I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer. The answer can be nothing other than acceptance.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edo. What are we waiting for?
Sometimes a character will have to make tough decisions based on their values, interests, and goals. Such decisions affect their convictions. This can be developed in 3 directions: dogmatic, iconoclast, heretical. Each includes 5 ranks. The higher the rank, the more zealously the character follows their convictions, and the more noticeably the world around them reacts to their actions and decisions. Promotion through the ranks of each of the 3 directions open up access to new dialogues, lines, events, unique abilities, and changes the attitude of others toward your character. Also, some items can only be equipped by character with certain convictions. When one of the conviction branches reaches rank 3 Votary, it becomes the character's main focus. What happens if the 2 conviction branches cannot be raised above rank 2 Adherent? The character's allies have conviction of their own as well. So they all have their own conviction. So Argenta is, of course, the Emperor will guide the righteousness of their path. The Psyker is like, yeah, let's just accept the help. And this other guy is just thinking about the officers. I will not leave my people in harm's way. You know what? We are faithful to the Emperor. We walk through the fire. Dogmatic plus 15. Thousands of needles pierce your consciousness, but you are powerless to stop you. You take a step forward, and the illusion breaks. A wave of excruciating pain crashes over you, and Theodora's voice fades into the firestorm. You hear the voices of your companions calling you from behind, and the screams of the weak dying the escapable blaze. Oh, some people die behind us. The blinding inferno, the harrowing fire, the all-consuming storm releases you as you step out, barely able to stand on your feet. The blood is pounding in your ears, drowning out the world around you. Your eyes, caked in soot and burnt eyelashes, refuse to open. Free from the flames, you take 2 more steps before collapsing to your knees. The rush of blood in your temples and the horrible pain all over your scorched body cloud your mind, before suddenly retreating as if driven away by some mighty will. A new strength spread through your veins, and despite your the wounds, your body is once more ready for trials and struggle. You open your eyes and see a glow with warm light welcome you. The Aquila, the sacred symbol of the Imperium. In the next moment, you are struck with another realization. The repulsive presence, the one that has plagued your mind since Vogtbear wounded you, is gone. The fire seems to have burned the entity away with the trace.
Master, can you hear me? Oh, you're alive. Which is more than I was expecting after what you just did.
Praise the Emperor! We passed through the flames! How can this be anything but a portent? For so it is said, that the Emperor will bless the worthiest and most steadfast in their faith.
For the Emperor. Behind Argenta, you see Adira at last doubled over in a fit of nausea. The rest of the people who are following you have withered away in the fire that continues to rage. Mere 2 steps away from you. The Emperor protects.
Indeed he does.
Initial.
Oh, if I hadn't seen it myself, I never would have believed.
What happened to Lady Theodora? Did she follow us?
There was no Theodora, witch. There was an illusion, a temptation, a foul taint that tried to lead us astray. But he perceived its true nature.
Is that right, Adeptus Sanctimonious? What, we'll just pretend like we didn't see the Lord Captain standing there in the fire? Abelard, you tell her!
Whatever it was, it matters no longer. Your conduct is bordering on madness, or holiness. A path opened behind you, where one moment there was fire, the next only smoldering embers remain. But what am I saying? My eyes must have deceived me. Too much smoke for my lungs. Truly, would you have received wounds like these if there had been no fire?
The wounds are merely a sign of a trial laudably passed. It is something to be proud of, the same as decorations or badges of honor.
Nourishment holds power over the righteous. When you're anticipating another wave of pain does not come, your muscle feels strong and your limbs obey you without fail. And yet deep inside somewhere next to your heart and stomach you feel a sudden tension, akin to that of a taut string. You are at your limit, be it adrenaline or strength or your faith. It will not carry you much further.
Did my eyes deceive me? I could swear that I just witnessed you step out of a pillar of fire with the rest following in your wake.
It was anyway. Hello's been late. I hurried here to join forces with you and the others. It's time to push the heretics back.
Indeed it is. Your wounds.
Lord Wolf, look closely at him. I bet you look closely at him. Succeeded. He does not seem to have changed since you first met, but only at first glance his face has taken on a strange hue. Skin at his temple appears scaled, and his voice now has an uncanny screeching quality. These are not traces of fatigue and stress. The cycle's body has begun to mutate, a consequence of contact with the warp. But not in the base shape either.
Notice the signs of my blessing, have you? Yes. The warp is taking its toll. But I'm still sane and able to hold my weapon. I'll fight for the Von Valancius bloodline to the end. And if the price is the eternal curse of mutation, so be it.
My faith will keep me upright with a weapon in my hand. That's all that matters.
Pray, forgive my insistence. I shall not be the one to doubt the faith of he who has passed the trial by fire. I have gathered everyone who answered the Vox call and was able to hold a weapon. Yet I do not see the Lord Captain or her arch-militant in our midst. We are still receiving messages in her voice, but she is not responding to direct requests. I last saw Lady Theodora on the observation platform. When did you and she part ways?
It was at this very elevator, Master Edelthrad. The Lord Captain, accompanied by the Arch-Militant, headed to her chambers to retrieve an item of particular import. After that, all we heard from her were Vox broadcasts.
This is troubling, and the timing is inopportune. I am still receiving fragmentary reports from the bridge. Kunrad Voigtveer was spotted there, and even what scant intelligence on his activities I have reminds me of descriptions of sorcerous rituals. If that traitor has resorted to witchcraft, we must stop him at once.
I am already possessed on the bridge.
No, you most certainly are not. You can barely stand upright after what happened. It is best that we go to retrieve Lady Theodora and let Edelthrad commence the attack on Voigtveer.
A reasonable approach. Take your escort with you.
Aww.
You may be waylaid. Once you have found the Lord Captain, you must beg her to go to the bridge and lead the counterattack. The rogue trader's appearance is sure to fill the defenders' hearts with hope, however frightened or exhausted they may be. Until next we meet, may the Emperor bless your deeds. I shall see you on the field of battle.
Okay. Reach the secret lift. Okay, where is it though? Oh, there was loot. There was loot everywhere. I missed loot. No! My loot! Well, rip the loot. Sad. Sadness. So Was it here?
Is there money to be made?
Have some fresh injury.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium. That's not the Seneschal's job.
No line of sight.
This master-crafted patella augment is not fit for a
I'll
servitor.
make sure to return the favor one day.
Okay.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Cast your eye there.
This could be an opportunity.
Okay.
Keep your
Lord
wits
Captain's
about you.
quarters.
I always have a backup plan.
Damn! She's dead already. She looked pretty badass, so I'm surprised she's just dead at the
I always keep my
desk.
options open.
Requires dogmatic follower. Immunity to mimicry. I'll take it, that's for sure. Not sure I can equip it though. I can. Weapon and can only be equipped by character of certain conviction rank. Can open character menu to switch the post character. Can check conviction character to the conviction of that character. Can change the reaction rank, game story and develop. Okay, so how do we see the conviction of someone? Is it written somewhere? As I understand, we have everybody has different conviction. This is the inventory. Character. Okay, so Idira has 2 points in the chaos thing. Of course, Argenta is dogmatic, level 3 already. He is level 2 in Iconoclast and level 1 in dogmatic. So the 15 points in dogmatic is because of me? Is a choice I made? Or is it by default? I don't know. Okay, and he has Master of Command. The first one of every combat, the Rogue Trader and their allies gain additional movement points. Okay. Rogue Trader and their allies gain 10% chance to survive with 1 wound in the falling unconscious. Okay. In the first round, all critical hits score inflict burning. In addition, all fire damage suffered by enemies increased by +1 for each conviction dogmatic rank. Okay. So do we have the bonus of each character? Like if I have 3 characters in the dogmatic, let's just say that. Does it mean that it's like +3 for each, +1 for each conviction point of each character? I wonder how it works that way. Instrument of his will. At the start of the next turn. Becomes immune to any attack from demons, Xenos, and all demon and Xenos. Consider them priority targets. Can it be used once per battle? Damn. Piercing resolution. Power from beyond the veil. All weapons become warp imbued for one gain bonus damage. Depending on the veil degradation, it could be cool to, if I really enjoy the game a lot and do the whole playthrough, it might be cool to do a second playthrough as a Psyker all the way to the Chaos, and we have two Psykers just wreaking havoc with this for the others. Could be fun. Any psychic phenomena increases the momentum of the rogue trader party. It could be fun to do. An excellence. Any attack from a ally that hit other allies will be dodged if possible. Okay. That is pretty cool. Anyway. Third Ravenverse's body is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk. The Archmilitan's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkhead.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls. No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
Adapted, Todrick wished humiliation and suffering upon Theodora, not a swift death.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Archmilitant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Examine her body. Include the body. The code of death's apparent. What ended the Doctor alive was an auto pistol shot. An extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise. That's the emotion she experienced in life. Something on the floor catches your eyes. A heap of blood-spattered parchments and scrolls must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of a glass shattered on the floor. Inspect the shards. Difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and it is as much as we can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in the promethium. Yeah, what do the shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul. That's for tainted witchcraft.
Yeah, we'll examine the body of the other guy. And the pistol shot went straight through his forehead, spraying the floor and furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shard of his skull. The safety on the Archmilitan's weapon is off. The killer might have been a split second quicker than here. Okay. Inspect the papers. report, account dispatches go over the scrolls, the open document is starkly different from the rest. Is handwritten letters signed with the initial XC. A seal which is a symbol is vaguely familiar to you. Item handwritten letter with a seal. Esteemed Theodora, changing circumstances has demanded your immediate assistance in our mutual case. Forthwith, upon receiving this letter and performing the side preparation of the crew, you are to depart for the Ricat system. One of my acolytes, Interrogator Heinrich van Kalox, operates there at the present time. Upon your arrival on the system, you will, without delay, make contact with him and find assistance required of you, after which you will provide him passage to the Bundus system aboard the ship. Okay. On footfall, the interrogator will remove himself from the presence and reference to the contribution in question you may have. I will stress that the nature of the interrogator activities on record is not concerned to you. If required, Nicholas himself will disclose the detail of his mission. Okay. Lord Imperium has succeeded in selection. The author of the letter addressed Theodora, signed with the seal of one of the holy orders of the Emperor's Inquisition. The secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, xenos, and their enemies and humanities.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are different stuff.
Yes, the crucible of battle.
No, wait!
Idira, you come.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Let me inspect everything. Just amulet gain plus 10 bonus to commerce and law. Yes, please. Have 80 to commerce. And plus 10 to law Imperium is always good to have. There's 5 fellowship for each enemy in a 2-cell radius. In a 2-cell radius, but I'm more of a ranged guy, so I think it will be better on him than on me.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Okay. The fragment handling a trophy, then okay.
Let us not dawdle.
So there's nothing here. Is there anything on the next in the next room? Apparently not. What is this?
You will die screaming. Challenges make the spoils that much sweeter.
Combat
Your
servitor.
Emperor won't save you.
Where did it even come from? Oh well, who plays first? The warrior. Okay, the warrior can be here. You sister will go there. It's really perfect. You there. You there. Start the battle. Light and medium armor. Armor protect the character from incoming damage. Light and medium armor type are both available to you at the moment. The armor stat indicates what percent of incoming damage enemy attack can absorb. The permanent influence the chances the character will only pass dodge tests. The higher the dodge penalties, the lower the chance to dodge. Okay. Light armor dodges attack more often but take more damage when hits. Okay. You have obtained heavy armor. Unlike light and medium armor, heavy armor provides the ability to deflect damage. Which means you reduce the damage taken by a specific flat amount. Okay. Okay. I'll ignore the small guys and focus on the servitor with him.
A tactically sound approach. Indeed.
Endure and brace for
Victory is
impact.
imminent.
Yeah, we didn't enough for that.
At your beck and call.
What? Excuse me, what? So I clicked here, he went there. Excuse me, what? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Voice of command on
I'll
him.
see to it personally. It's as good as done.
Salut Antara, tu as une partie. Ah oui, c'est l'heure. J'arrive. J'avais pas vu l'heure, je suis désolé. Okay guys, we'll stop here because I didn't see the time. And yeah, it is time for me to go. Can I save in the middle of the fight? Yes, I can. Okay. So thank you for watching. Sorry for leaving that fast. I didn't see the time. And I will lead you to Gamejoy's channel. It's very chill. He's playing Demon Souls this day. And yeah, he likes the pain of a Demon Soul, of a soul game in general. See you tomorrow for more Rogue Trader. Bye! Oh yeah, I have to prepare the raid. I say hi to Gamejoy and have fun with seeing him suffer